Hello everyone, I am Reaper the Inkling and welcome back to another reaction video, guys. Today I reacted to the Scarlet King SCP-001. This is made by SCP Animate, but when I saw the thumbnail, that creature is massive. He's like a titan. Oh well, let's go. Right, planet Earth. Jesus Christ. You guys need a bigger containment room. I don't think he's friendly. And he blew up the whole planet.
There are various simulations. There is next to nothing the Foundation can do to prevent the Scarlet King from eradicating all life on Earth.
Yeah.
A grave outcome to be sure, but not a surprising one.
I know this assignment falls outside my typical duties here on site, but I would like to formally request access to all pertinent files related to the Scarlet King.
Uh-huh.
Oh?
I believe I can greatly assist all of the current Foundation personnel to develop an appropriate containment strategy.
How are you gonna do that? Create a portal and banish it to another dimension?
It's just a hypothesis, but I believe the reason to escape
Stranded in final space?
SCP-002 and 053 have something to do with the arrival of the Scarlet King. I'd like to brief the assigned task force about my theory and...
There is no task force assigned to this matter, Miss Riley.
But, sir, surely there must be someone working on a solution to this matter.
You see, the Scarlet King is not bound by a single entry in the Foundation's database. It has several connections to other SCPs that are continuously being explored and understood.
What
Including,
the
as your intuition
hell?
induced, the hard-to-destroy reptile, SCP-682.
I knew it! Clearly the reptile shows allegiance to the Scarlet King in some capacity.
It is the Council's belief that the hard-to-destroy reptile is one of his several offspring.
Offspring?
Offspring?
However, one of the prevailing theories linked with the anomaly is that the more we seek to
How that
understand
thing
the
is an
source of its
offspring?
power, the more powerfully it grows.
Interesting.
Oh.
So it's theorized to be some sort of mimetic agent.
One of our former researchers, Dr. Robert Montauk, claimed that it is actually the friction between rules that creates the Scarlet King's power.
I'm not sure I follow.
The old world, the rule of blood, is one of cruelty and chaos. It directly clashes with our modern society. The rule of concrete, which seeks to categorize and explain its surroundings, a call for order. The rule of howling is the tension between these two realities.
So the rule of howling is a vessel that allows the Scarlet King to pass into our dimension?
Whoa.
Precisely. You can read the in-depth analysis in Top 2's proposal.
But this is just one of the theories, correct? There are others?
I admire
I would
your
take it as a
persistence,
yes.
Miss Riley. We need new researchers such as yourself to step up with the departure.
Oh, forget about all the research. You need to figure out how to get that thing away from Earth.
Scarlet King.
Really? Thank you, sir!
Contact Dr. Collingwood. She's taken over as our leading expert on the subject after Dr. Montauk's unfortunate departure.
I will. Thanks again. I won't let you down.
This video is sponsored
Okay,
by
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Alright, just in time, I'm back. Aww.
No, you little tickle monster. You'll ruin your dinner. Why, hello, Riley. Now to what do I owe the pleasure?
Hey, Molly. I'm here to
Hey.
speak with you about the Scarlet King.
Who briefed you on that?
The Scarlet
No
King.
one. That's why I'm here to see you.
Listen, I don't know what information you've had access to so far, but I promise you, it's not even the half of it.
The only reason he's got
So
a
I've
titan
been told.
size.
But I want to help.
It looks like Zero.
Please, spare no detail.
Yeah, he looks like Orascus from Final Space mixing with Zero and that. Yeah, kind of just like that. Okay, what's that lead to?
We'll start with SCP-2317.
I've
What's...
read this entry. At least the parts I've had
What's that?
access
It's like-
to. It's a portal to another world.
Another world?
Inside is SCP-2317 Prime, a vast salt wasteland with a circle of 7 large marble pillars.
Oh yes, that giant...
Every day at solar noon, a group of specialized SCP personnel must perform Procedure 220 Calabasas, an ancient ritual that ends with the phrase, blood for the old gods, water for the new king. Failure to perform this procedure will lead to the resurrection of SCP-2317-K, also known as the Scarlet King.
Yes, but what you don't realize is that Procedure 220 Calabasas is a lie.
What?
Huh?
The ritual does nothing. It has no effect on the singular chain that currently keeps the Scarlet King imprisoned. It's merely a charade
Are
the
you
Foundation
sure?
perpetuates in order to
Last time I
avoid
don't believe the
widespread
guard
panic.
box
In
exists.
actuality, it's highly
Few
unlikely that
videos
complete
later,
containment will ever
boom,
be
it
possible.
exists.
All efforts to repair the current chains have failed, and all research towards creating new chains seems pointless, considering the original material used to make the chains, namely bones and sinew of other primordial beings, are unobtainable.
So you're saying that an XK class scenario is inevitable then?
Not exactly. This little guy here can save us.
Huh?
The tickle monster? No offense, Dr. Collingwood, but have you lost your mind?
What,
There's
like,
more to SCP-099 than
what, is he gonna
CI.
grow bigger in the
I recently
Titan
learned
size
that
and,
one of the brides gave birth to
fight
the
that
hard
thing?
to destroy reptile.
That was the fourth bride. Number 7 gave birth to the tickle monster here.
Aww.
I know. I didn't believe it either, but it's true. And he's going to save us if and when the Scarlet King attacks.
Well,
And
depends how
will he
big
do
it.
that exactly?
Oh, grow bigger.
Love and
Love?
laughter and light.
No. No way. You've clearly spent too much time with SCP-099 and all its happy fumes are melting your brain cells. I keep telling you, you gotta get
I'm
out
just
of
curious,
this
like,
office every
I
once
think
in
he
a
might,
while.
like, will he grow
I
bigger?
assure you that.
Will he grow
Can't you see what's really going on here?
stronger?
The grand illusion right before your eyes.
What are you saying?
The Foundation knows that high clearance personnel like you and me would eventually start to see the inconsistencies in the Scarlet King's lineage, and that we too would succumb to the same dread that they tried to mask with Procedure 220 Calabasas.
Okay, and?
So they devised a new lie. SCP-999, every Foundation member's favorite anomaly, Earth's savior. You're falling right into their trap, Molly.
You really don't know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah?
She
Then
won't
why do scientists still perform
believe
Procedure
little tickle
110
monster
Montauk when the
won't
seventh
stop
bride's
that,
child is already born?
that giant
Why not champion
Scarlet
our
King,
slimy
that's
little
him.
hero? Or better yet, use it to stop other dangerous SCPs. If it's powerful enough to prevent the impeding cosmic destruction of a Apollyon-level god, surely it can subdue some of the keter monstrosities we have under Foundation control.
Procedure 110 Montauk is about fear.
Fear?
Every day, a D class is sent in to read SCP-231-7, a bedtime story. There is no violence, no horrific deed committed.
Then why is it reported as such?
Because the Scarlet King can't view our reality the same way we can. He doesn't adhere to the same dimensions, but he can sense fear. What the procedure is doesn't matter at all. All that matters is that it causes fear. That's what satiates
So,
the Scarlet
like,
King and
fear
prevents
makes
him
it
from invading.
stronger.
You know, the more I learn about this thing, the less I understand.
Well, I kind of fully
Welcome to the
understand.
club.
Well, I fully
I'm sorry for my
understand now.
outburst. I think I'm one of the tiny percent that has the opposite reaction to SCP-999.
So, like,
Just looking at it makes me want to gag.
oh, come on, it's not that bad.
I get your frustrations. I'm frustrated too. We're women of science. We want to understand everything, to observe and categorize. But sometimes you just have to acknowledge that knowing is worse than not knowing.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Listen, your theory about the tickle monster may be right. Maybe he'd be useless against the Scarlet King. But what would proving that accomplish? We'd be right back to square one. An entity with unimaginable power that we have no clue how to contain or destroy. So yeah, maybe I'm being naive, but it's better than the cold hard truth of reality, isn't it?
Agreed.
No. Goodbye, Collingwood.
Whoa. Well, that terrified him. Well, that is that. So, I was surprised about Scarlet King. Look at him. He's massive. He's got a Titan size, like Orascus from Final Space, one of those evil Titans. If you haven't watched Final Space, it's on Netflix. It's actually a really good show. And yeah, he looks like Orascus mixed with SMG-0. Anyway, guys, that was the video. I hope you enjoyed this reaction video. Comment down below what video you want me to react next. Subscribe to me, subscribe to SCP Animated, and I'll see you guys in the next video.